Hello everyone, welcome back to Epic Glow's channel. Ryan Garcia test saga continues as information demanded and the timescale revealed. 6 weeks on from Ryan Garcia's victory over Devin Haney, and King Ryan continues to dominate the headlines for all of the wrong reasons, with the positive tests tainting the win, and the saga that has followed only further stating both Garcia's reputation in the sport and the reputation of boxing as a whole. Garcia upset the odds with an extremely impressive triumph over the undefeated WBC champion back in April, although in the days that followed it was revealed that Ostarine had been found in his system both on the day of the weigh-in and the day of the fight. Ever since, the speedy 25-year-old has pleaded his innocence, believing that the adverse findings were the result of a conspiracy against him, whether that be from the governing bodies or closer to home. Despite news of a positive B sample and the victor contest confusion at the provision of the supplement at question, Garcia is yet to receive an official ban, but it seems that a verdict is imminent. Now the WBC has requested additional information from the American superstar, which they believe will be received by the end of the month. Upon receiving the notification of the adverse findings, the WBC immediately started its results management process under the governing WBC testing and result management guidelines. Under that process, the WBC notified Mr. Garcia of the adverse findings, provided him with information about his right to witness the opening of the B sample container and to have the contests of the B sample container tested. The B sample container's contents also yielded adverse analytical findings for Ostarine. In addition, the WBC's result management unit's notification to Mr. Garcia requested available information and /or documents to assist the unit's determination of the circumstances leading or reasonably related to the adverse findings. The WBC Results Management Unit anticipates receiving the available information requested toward the end of June. In the meantime, the WBC has continued to investigate the pharmacological characteristics of Ostarine, the details of the test's results that led to the adverse findings, and any other explanation that might relate to the adverse findings. The WBC will continue to provide updates of the process it is undertaking as additional information becomes available. Should Ryan Garcia be proven not guilty of any intentional ingestion and swerve a ban, he has confirmed that his days in the super lightweight division are over, seemingly making the switch to welterweight when he returns to the ring. Garcia, however, has also declared that he may skip the 147-pound stand when outlining his ambitions of taking on the 6-5 unified super welterweight champion Sebastian Fundora. For now, that opportunity may not be available as Errol Spence Jr. is expected to make his 154 pounds debut against the towering Inferno instead, but a fight between Garcia and the victor of that bout would be one that would undoubtedly capture the interests of fans in the United States. Victor Conte launches a new accusations against Ryan Garcia and claims that there was manipulation. Garcia can't stay out of the headlines and bet win fights. Ryan Garcia says he is not worried about his test scandal as he targets his next big fight. "I'm going to take his off," Ryan Garcia aims to end the career of Errol Spence Jr. Ryan Garcia has made his way to Saudi Arabia for last weekend's undisputed heavyweight unification. During a conversation with DAZN, Garcia discusses the black cloud hanging over his win over Devin Haney, wanting to fight Errol Spence next. In his prediction, Garcia on how he is feeling with all the controversy surrounding his win over Devin Haney. I'm doing perfect, I'm happy. Justice will prevail, so I'm not worried about nothing. God got my back. After May 22nd, there should be a result for obviously the B sample, but I don't believe it will come out clean because obviously if they find in an A, why wouldn't they find it in the B sample? I think it's all bear crap on pushing for a fight against Errol Spence. I need it. I'm going to take his off. You know, Terence Crawford did a good job on it, but I'm going to finish the job. Like, he is not going to be like boxing anymore after he fights me. Ryan Garcia is focused on setting up a fight with Errol Spence Jr. next, and he is having his promoters at Golden Boy put together a contract offer for the former unified welterweight champion. Garcia wants to stage the fight with Spence at the 80,000 seats AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Now living in Dallas, Texas, Ryan believes he and Spence can sell out the stadium. If Ryan kinda wins the recently beaten Spence to take the fight with him, it would be a huge affair. There will be a lot more interest from fans in a Garcia vs Spence fight than Ryan running in the back with Devin Haney. The way Ryan beat Haney last month on April 20th, few want to see a rematch. Ryan predicts he will destroy former IBF, WBA, WBC 147-pound champion Spence within 3 rounds and finish him worse than Crawford did. After he beats him, Ryan says he might fight Crawford as well. That would be even bigger if Ryan is coming off a win over Spence. I just want to fight Errol Spence Jr. That sounds more fun to me. It really doesn't matter. I'll run it with anybody, Ryan Garcia thoughts. That's what I'm saying. I want to fight Errol, and my heart wants to fight Errol. Ryan's B sample test for his positive tests from last April is pending on May 22nd. 100% say Ryan about him and Spence selling out AT&T Stadium in Arlington. He is like 190, 185. The thing of it is, I'm bigger than Errol. I walk around at 170. He can go up to whatever he wants, say Ryan. I don't care how big he is. I'm beating him. He is too slow. He can't crack. He is done. He is toast. It's over. I'm going to knock him out within 3 rounds. I'm going to do him worse than Crawford did. And then Crawford is going to want to run it, and I might run it with Crawford too. Spence did look slow against Crawford last July, and it's clear that he is feeling the effects of his horrible car crash from 2019. Age and inactivity, it's all come together to rob Spence of his hand speed, leaving the depleted shell that fans witnessed getting battered around the ring by Crawford. We are working on it right now with Golden Boy and everybody, said Ryan about a contract for a fight against Errol Spence Jr. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.